And well, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Azurite Rabbit, and today I will go through videos and stuff and just quickly make a resume, whatever. Basically, I'm just going to shorten the video out, basically answering the questions that they asked on the video, and of course show you what they shown in the end, which was the new unit, and I'm going to give my opinion in the end, so let's watch the video. The first question was, when looking at specific characters, it says that they activate the following effects on themselves at the start of battle. How long will the effect of abilities last when the activation time is not specified? The answer basically is, it specifies the counter time the moment the character steps in. If it doesn't specify a time, usually it won't go away. It's something of a semi-permanent effect. Basically, when you start the battle, it starts counting, but if they take your buff away, it just gets away. The question 2 was, do the management team sometimes disagree on things like abilities or elements? The quickest answer is yes. Though she said it wouldn't say sometimes, it usually starts with a disagreement. We want certain characters to be as strong as possible, obviously. Then there's people like me that says no, please don't, and the majority of us, I believe, we do too. And there's a lot of arguments that goes on. Usually it takes about a few weeks prior to it being released. Question 3. Which character did you have the hardest time creating? I've been curious for this. The answer is UI Sign Goku. So in that sense, the balancing was very difficult, because if the weakness was too great, then it will be unfun. So we wanted to make sure that he had a strong damage, high output, but make sure that if you did screw up, if you did get hit, you were gonna be in for a ride. Started more than half a year before its release. So I don't even know when it should define how long it took. The question 4 is like of a school thing. I don't think it's very important to the game and people, so I'm just gonna skip through this one. Question 5 is, will Candy Vegito ever be made? They don't have any plans for it at the moment, but who knows what the future will bring. And finally we have question 6. So for moves that weren't in the original manga or anime, like Super Vegito or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito, how do you decide how to bring them to Legends? They look at everything the character has made throughout the time, their characteristics, some moves that they did that could have been more iconic, and they try to put everything in one, because we know that certain characters already have a spark about it, and we just want them in a game, and you know, that's basically what they kind of said in this part of the question. Then we have the most probably important parts, which is Legends update info. The majority of these actually have been implemented in the new updated version of 3.1.0. The loading time recently got updated and fixed. The recommending equipment screen is actually still not implemented, if I'm not mistaken. But they wanted to implement an equipment screen of some sort. Players have an assortment of equipments that they can work on, that they can keep grinding to make their team their own style, and the equipment makes that a lot more easier. It wouldn't say extreme, but it helps the players out to make sure that they can take those characters and play as they want. Also, they want to make the multi-Z power much easier to use. And some of the questions that were brought was, why can't I only carry 3? Or why do I have to keep going back and forth to use it? The easy answer is, they just don't want us to stock up on multi-Z power. They just want us to use it right away or as soon as possible. But they just wanted to help us going through the screen of, instead of going back and forth, to just probably just have one screen and get them all. The other function they wanted to work on is to make sure that certain characters having bonus ability buffs are much easier distinguishable. They want the game to kind of tell us what we can use, that we can boost, instead of just going back and forth through the news and the event information and just switch right here and there. The final thing they want to do in regards to updates, it's about energy and the energy tank. Basically, if you want energy that you can't acquire in the game, you need to spend 1 Chrono Crystal for 1 energy. And also another thing that we'll probably try to make sure to implement is allowing for players to get rid of adventures they don't need. This one, I believe, it's already implemented in the game. Now for the biggest thing of all, which is Legends news. The new character that finally arrived is already speculated is the LF Super Saiyan 4 Dragon Fist Goku. As the recording of this video, there is no information about the coloring of this Goku. Everyone is speculating to be red or blue due to the previous characters that were hinted, which was Omega Shenron, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and Kid GT Goku, being the three of them red. So they thought this Goku may be red or a counter to red, but there's no information. Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a versatile character who, on top of having a rescue type cover change ability, is also an incredible attacker whose damage dealt increased from the start of the battle and every time he's faced with an enemy. So switching is going to be a big thing for this Goku. So if the enemy keeps on switching, he starts to become more and more powerful. So when you go against it, be careful with it. Another thing said on the text is he gets various buffs whenever his allies are defeated. So he's also going to be a last stand unit. These two combinations seem to be extremely powerful for one unit, but we'll have to wait and see for more information in regards to his stats, the rest of his abilities, if his cover change is going to be for strikes, blasts, or like a Bojack one, who knows. Now talking about my thoughts on the videos and stuff we got today, the first informations for me is a bit not really interesting. Some of the answers for me were well spoken from Toshi, and the questions were interesting. Some of them were kind of okay, but you know, not much. And again, like we were speculating, we got a monkey being Super Saiyan 4 Goku. People are saying Gogeta, and they say that Gogeta is probably not going to be anniversary-wise. But for the little hints that Toshi gave through this video, I don't know, they seem to be focusing a bit on GT and have that in the back of their minds, so the anniversary may as well be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But again, only time will tell. Either way, I'm excited about this Goku. I'm also really excited, but I really feel that Legends is not giving me enough CC and security on acquiring my CC, so sadly I may end up skipping this Goku, which is very sad because I really love SSJ Force, but you know, as a free-to-play player, I need to make decisions, and yeah, I gotta skip. But tell me how you feel about these videos and stuff. Write in the comments down below, let me know. And I hope that I managed to compact all the information into this small video, and it was, you know, you guys managed to understand everything, and you know, because these videos and stuff can be a bit long and a bit tedious at times. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like my content, don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, what the heck did I just say? And most importantly, ring the bell to be notified of every single video, because I don't have a schedule, so random videos pop up here and there, so please ring the bell. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned, my friends.